Hello everyone. Welcome back to another FPL video on FPL Trevor. In this short video, I will briefly talk about the Game Week 5 main talking points. Then head straight into Game Week 6 essentials, updates and must-knows. So stick around to the end. Now let's get straight into it. The average score for Game Week 5 was 55 points. With 708,431 wildcards played. 127,510 free hits were used, and finally 104,192 triple captains used. Salah was the most selected and captained player, and yes, the FPL legend didn't disappoint. Accumulating 12 points with 1 goal and an assist, taking his tally to 4 goals and 3 assists in 5 games this season. Salah's total points are 50, only blanking in Game Week 2. Cristiano Ronaldo was the most vice-captained player, and he scored against West Ham, which was a really tight game that Lingard came on to complete. Ronaldo's price has skyrocketed to 12.7 million as of recording of this video. The most transferred in players are Michail Antonio, Ronaldo, Sarr, Benrahma, and Saint Maximin, in that order. Whereas the most transferred out players are Richarlison, Torres, Fernandes, Alexander-Arnold and Danny Ings. I actually accumulated 72 points in Game Week 5, which improved our bad start to the FPL campaign to a position of 455,124. Salah was my captain and best performer. We also saw many rotations, with Manchester City's Ferran Torres not playing, Liverpool's Matip and Trent Alexander-Arnold also missing out. To me, the shock performance was the Wolves' 2-0 loss to Brentford. Brentford are proving to be a good solid defensive team with 3 clean sheets this season. Continuing, the Game Week essentials and updates. I personally Rashidly transferred Torres out before I could see a drop in his price. I replaced him with Everton's Demarai Gray, who I think, with the absence of Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin, might prove to be the focal point of Everton's attack. Everton are playing against poor-performing Norwich, who have conceded 16 goals this season, so Demarai Gray might have a joyous 25th of September. The other transfer thoughts I had in mind were Pablo Fornals of West Ham United. At 6.0 million, having played all West Ham games this season. Has scored 2 goals, 1 assist and accumulated 25 points this season. He is a big differential option owned by 3.4% of managers. And I think a hidden gem too, if you are looking for a good budget midfielder. The other good option is Ismaila Sarr. Having scored 3 goals and accumulated a total of 30 points this season, Sarr comes onto our radar. Though his price went high to 6.1 million, he is still owned by a small percentage of 7.7% managers, making him a differential too. I'll be publishing a video about the must-have and thought of players for Game Week 6 and beyond, so make sure to watch that one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more quality content. For those subscribed, I appreciate it and thanks for the support. So this is how my team will line up for Game Week 6. De Gea in goal against Aston Villa. Tierney against off-form Spurs, Matip against good defensive Brentford and Diaz against Chelsea in the defense. In the midfield, Rafinha against West Ham United, Gray against struggling Norwich, Jota and Salah against Brentford. Antonio, Ronaldo and Bamford complete my striking line. On the bench, we have Leicester second goalkeeper, Ward, Connor Cody of Wolves, Sissoko of Watford, and 4.0 million defender Brandon Williams. That's it for now. Watch out for the Captaincy Pick series and the must-have players for wildcards and normal transfers ahead of Game Week 6. So that's it, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more FPL content on FPL Trevor, the home of fantasy.